Hi. Cross his fingers. Hopes that there's no echo. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to a Saturday edition of Broadcasting Some Matches. Coming up to you at the top of the hour is a match between Black Mambas and their opponent, Lost Union. This is a Tier 3 matchup in the Indie Gaming League. IndieGamingLeague.com for all your IGL information. And here's our roster uh, for the Black Mambas. And for Lost Union, here's them. So BBC coming off a 5-game win last week, featuring Bucks, Diverginator, and Worky. Some nice even split stats there. And kind of as we go into Team 1, Week 1, how they put against Club Sub. Kind of relatively even. And as for their opponents, Lost Union, looks like they lost in 4. Brazilian Jealousy and Feasum featuring in that match. Interesting. Just looking at the stats. So it just looks like, just based on stats, it looks like Lost Union just was either putting the ball right into the keeper, missing, or just putting it right in the keeper. So, um, it's only 1 week, right? So a lot can happen. I'm gonna so hard hitting analysis here. I have a feeling this is actually going to go 5. Um, it's hard to imagine Lost Union um, getting a little. I'm just basing this on stats because I'm not gonna go looking around for everything. But when you have 8 shots and your opponents have like over 8 shots a game, opponents have close to 6 saves. It's obviously there's some skill in saving the ball, but it's hard to imagine that they'll be as unfortunate this time around. So Black Mamas just need to take care of the front of their net. But as always, this is why we play the games, and at the upper levels, this is why people say Gibbs is guessing. So, also from the realm of housekeeping, coming up later at 9 p.m. Eastern, It will be the Black Dragons playing tonight in their threes configuration. I should look up who they're playing. Playing Cyanide. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. Our esteemed host might be Dilly. We'll see. But yeah, Dilly should be casting that. Again, we will see about that. Who knows? Um, and then I guess just for tomorrow, why did I click on Google Drive? With Black Dragons 2s at 8 p.m. Eastern, um, that's actually not being broadcast. Didn't get approval. This is what happens when you don't get contacted until late. Um, so if you want to see it from my perspective, I'll be streaming that. Twitch.tv/Anderchrist. And then the Red Bulls 2s will be playing at 9 p.m. Eastern. Um, so I'll be switching hats for that. Pretty much jumping straight from my match and into the booth for that. And that'll be here on this channel. Look at all the anime decals. Look at OBS struggling. Look at my stream struggling. This is awesome. I should remember to do that for matches. All right. Bravo for the use of color. So starting for BBC Black Mamas, we got Diversionator, Box, and Morky. So just waiting on Lost Union. So they gather themselves, make their pit stops, get psyched up, and come on over. Green, yes I did. I got yet another fallen angel. I mean, at least it wasn't an airhead, right? Because that can't be traded. No, the drops are still like on the current cycle. Yeah, I think I've gotten 5 airheads over this length of time, and 6 fallen angels. I have not been lucky with my drops. I forgot what painted weekend drops was, but it was. I think it was a statesman, 2 fallen angels, 2 airheads, and maybe a set of wheels. See, this is ultimately also why I quit Magic, is because I'm supremely unlucky. And probably actually bad at the game. And it's expensive. And hopefully we don't end up with a team not showing up. I'm sure they're on their way. Just getting collected, but. Alright, well, it's good to see that that I know how to edit a channel. Got some swords out there in chat. They should really be hammers, but I'm not gonna go. Alright, fine. Alright, so. Alright, let's try this again. Perhaps typo. For reference, you should have cross-platform turned on for your IGL matches. Just putting that out there. Okay, here comes Lost Union. Alright, so for Lost Union, we have Brazane, Fezum, and Puddles. Black Mamas, we got Diversionator, Bucks, and Worky. Face off for game one. Goes in favor of BBC. Verge sends it in. Intercepted by Brazane. Worky back in. Keeps it in. Nice block by Brazane on Box. Puddles gets it around Verge. Worky with the challenge. Oh, two members from BBC miss on an open net. Fezum gets credit with the save. Bucks keeps it in. There's a miss. Puddles clears out around Worky. Gets the second touch. Can't get a third, unfortunately. It's cleared by Verge. Brazane sends it back in. Bucks. Fezum just puts it down in. Gets around Worky. Verge is there for the clear into the corner. Puddles back around. Verge back out. Some ping pong action in the corner. Worky misses. Bucks just sends it in. Worky with the challenge on Brazane. Just keeps it alive in the corner. There are two there for the Black Mambas. Bucks unfortunately hits wide. Worky up. Oh, Fezum with the save. Worky tried to go to the near side. Verge collects it. Centers, but there's no one there. It went a little too far, though. Bucks wins the challenge on Fezum. Brazane back down. Verge with the return to sender. Worky intercepts Fezum. It's off the backboard. Can Bucks get it around? Yes, he does. Black Mamas take the lead. 1-0, 2:45 left in game one. Bucks bounced it right in front of Brazane. Bounced over. How will Lost Union respond? That's just a boomer. Catches the defense napping. And Puddles ties it up for Lost Union. So 1-1, 5 seconds after BBC opened it up. Worky was going for the redirect there. Was out in front of the ball, unfortunately. Verge, round one defender. Fezum tries to clear. Worky with the block. That's centered. Brazane clears it. Verge is challenged by Fezum. Worky with the miss. Fezum not enough power. Bucks gets credit with the save on that. Sends it down. Verge. Oh, misses. And Worky misses high. Just above the crossbar. Worky gets it around one, picks up the boost. There's Bucks, but Puddles is there to intercept and clear it. Verge sends it high, back in. It's going up. Off the back wall. Fezum saves Worky's attempt. That goes all the way down. Orky with the block. But Puddles answers with the 50. And Lost Union are up 2-1 now. Bucks just was not up in time. 1:10 to go in game 1. Just trying to see if there's anything wrong on Fezzum's end. Can't tell if Fezzum has stopped, but there's unfortunately nothing we can do here. And you hate to see this. Fezzum is allowed to rejoin. Well. That's kind of a bad challenge there by Verge. Pinches off of him, goes in the back of the net. Lost Union find themselves up 2, down a person. But Verge redeems himself, gets the face off, just bangs it in off the side wall, on target. No one there. They got 29 seconds to tie it up. So hopefully Fezzum can get back in here, because you hate to see this. Bucks misses. I say Warkey was way too back there. Bucks misses wide. Gets his rebound. Ties up, 2 seconds to go. Well, F. With the console shut down. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. So, I assume we are going to wait. So Prodigy is going to sub in for Lost Union. Yeah, unfortunately, the person that gets DC'd can come back in, but you can't make a mid-match sub. And we're not as the IGL is not as sophisticated as RLCS, so we can't even pause the match. So for game 2, Prodigy will be subbing in here for Fezzum, and hopefully Fezzum and his console can cooperate for game 3. So game 2, BBC Black Mambas are up 1. Pretty much fortunately on a for them on a just a console not behaving. But based on what I saw Lost Union, they are more than capable of not only coming back, but they can obviously win this match. So Verge is there. But Puddles, nice save. Goes up. Aerial, looking for the double. Saved by Verge. Couple up for BBC. Verge finally clears it away. Bucks, I don't know if he got around Berzane there. Puddles in the corner. Verge up to challenge. Clears it out. Prodigy gathers it. Challenged by Worky. Verge with the win on the challenge there. There are two there from BBC though. Not really anyone there to follow it up. Puddles gets the clear. And chases it down. Nice challenge by Verge there. Two up for BBC. Prodigy off the wall to Berzane. Puddles. Puts it in hard. Verge intercepts. Bucks clears it out. Prodigy with the save. Verge is there to send it back in. Berzane back out. Nice challenge by Berzane. Bucks was the first one there to send it back in. Is that finally out? Yes. Insufficient postage. Worky in. Saved by Prodigy. Prodigy with the savior medal. Verge finds the open shot. Or open spot. BBC is up 1-0 in game 2. Alright. I do see Fesm in the spectator slot, so it's good that their console is cooperating now and they're back in. Puddles. Double tap center. Little harassment there. Prodigy brings it in. Tries to get around Verge. Is blocked. It goes out. Puddles drops it down. Bucks is there. Puts it up high. Black Mamas takes a 2-0 lead. Well, we saw this in game 1. A quick answer off the face-off. Puddles was the answer. Lost Union. Cut the deficit to 1. Bucks blocks Berzane, but that goes straight to Puzzles. 2 up again for BBC. Prodigy in, Verge with the interception. Sends it in. Oh, off the crossbar, hits the post and goes out. Unforgiven would be proud. Worky. So how'd Worky score that? As a nice center by Bucks, it just kind of floated in there. Worky with the double tap. And BBC are back up by 2 again. 1:26 left in game 2. Berzane sends it in. For savior medal. Bucks clears it hard all the way out. Berzane misses. Prodigy wins the challenge. Worky there to intercept. Puddles saves on Worky's dunk. Worky goes up high. Lost Union just could not clear the ball there. Worky beats Puddles. 4-1 Black Mambas in game 2. So about 35 to go. You know the drill in this situation. Worky clears off the backboard. That chews up so much clock. We got 15 to go. That's probably going to do it. And the goal by Worky should secure the win here in Game 2 for the Black Mambas, as they are now up 5-1 here. So Black Mambas go to match point here. Alright, so for Game 3, I assume we're going to see the Lost Union Game 1 roster. Yes, we are. Oh, fuck. Call me Turtle! I finally did, folks! Achievement unlocked! Nice goal there by Puddles in the opening seconds. It's just kind of a bad clear by Bucks, but nice placement by Puddles. I'd just like to announce to everybody that it is, I don't know, been about 9 months since I've actually put myself in the game. So, which is a lesson that you should always make your lobby size the size of the game for the teams, because you can have 10 people in the lobby. Worky gets that's a nice play by Worky to get around Brazane. Bucks is there to clean that up. So tie game in Game 3. So right now I'm actually qualified to cast RLCS games now, right? So Puddles sends it down. Bucks is there to intercept. Oh, that goes right to Brazane. Brazane just misses. Verge on the counter. Nice block by Puddles. Klexon sends it out. Buck sends it back in. Worky. Puddles around Bucks, but Worky's there to challenge. Well, that floats in front. That's played by Fezum. Just make sure to get the clear out. Verge wins that challenge. That is kept in, though. Puddles sends it out. Goes down into the BVC end. Puddles is up, looking for a double. Okay, so that went in. I just want to make sure on that. Nice heads up play by Fezum. Nice heads up play. Lost Union find themselves up now in Game 3. The old bicycle kick. Bucks keeps it in. That's finally going to get cleared out. Worky up. Bucks is there. Off the sidewall. It's cleared out. Worky sends it back in. Puddles is there. Cleared off the side. Worky around Puddles. Brazane was the same on Box. Box was expecting a hit on the initial defender. Puddles could not. Oh no, that was not Puddles. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. Verge sends it in. But Brazane is back. Because it wasn't close enough to the net for him to get a save. Worky with a weak touch. Lost Union did not punish there. And there were two there. Fezem trying for the redirect. Puddles finds the post. And Verge finds the post on a long shot. Worky's in. Brazane with the save. Fezem bringing it in. Wins the challenge. It goes up high. Bucks is there. Oh, the challenge by Verge. Fezem was trying to catch it, and unfortunately it started bouncing. And right after the second touch, Verge challenged and bounced it in, so we got a tie game here. Oh, no one's back. Oh, nice defensive demo there by Worky. 2 up though. Bucks clears it long. There's 2 up for Lost Union though. Fezem just sends it all the way down. Bucks misses. There's Verge. Sends it down again, but Brazane is there. Worky in on net. Saved by Fezem. Verge. I think that was saved by Brazane. Puddles hits it in and wins the aerial 50. Bucks off the side wall. That's dangerous. Oh, they're 2 up for BBC. Worky has to clear it off the back wall. Verge gets it around 1. Fezem's there. Could not get it around Verge. Brazane just sends it long. Worky there to intercept. BBC tried to keep it up. Brazane just kills it. We go to overtime in game 3. Black Mamas are on match point. Saved by Brazane. Worky. Saved by Fezem. Saved by Puddles. Puddles finally gets the clear. Fortunately for Lost Union, Buck sends it in. Fezem in hard. Centers it through the corner. Bucks was looking for the bar down there. Did not get it. Came out. Worky just trying to keep it in. Verge. Bring it in. There's Bucks. And in OT, BBC Black Mambas get the sweep. All right. So that's the game people are going to be talking about. So in game one, Lost Union was up 3-1 pretty late. Unfortunately, uh, Fesm's console just did not cooperate. Actually crashed just hardcore on him. And unfortunately, Lost Union lost that in overtime. Um, they went with the sub for game two. And Black Mambas won that 5-1. Um, and then in game three, no issues, no consoles crashing. Phasm was in there, and they got it to overtime. But as you saw there at the end, uh, Black Mamas scored and got the sweep. So I believe that puts the Black Mamas to 2-0 on the season. Lost Union, I believe, falls to 0-2. Still plenty of time. I'm pretty sure for playoff scenarios, 4-2 does make it. 3-3 with supreme tiebreakers has a shot. Um, I'm horrible at tournament math, but I know for just based on like kind of what I saw, like there were definitely a lot of 4-2s in the playoffs for the winter session, and the occasional 3-3. So that's kind of the target. So that will go ahead and do that for this broadcast. Coming up in less than 2.5 hours, it will be BBC Black Dragons taking on Cyanide in threes action. That will be a tier 2 matchup. So thank you all for watching, whether you are here live or watching on the VOD, and we'll see you all in a bit. Thanks for watching.